Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hopefully all is well. But I want to make this video because I think it's very important for Uber drivers as well as Lyft drivers know how to cancel rides, because situations occur that you need to cancel a ride. Sorry about that. A couple situations. Let's say you're in traffic. Bumper to bumper traffic, okay, trying to get to this particular customer. So, okay, it's taking you a little longer than you expected to get to them. So, it's better to cancel that ride. For one, if they're not understanding, and then sometimes they sound like they're understanding, but once you see them and, then after the ride, you really see how they really felt about the situation. It's better to cancel that ride and don't even go there to pick that particular passenger up. The other thing is, if let's say you're not familiar with all the so-called very, very interesting communities or neighborhoods, and then once you get closer to that particular pickup spot, and you begin to realize how things look and so on and so forth, and you don't feel comfortable, that's another good time to cancel a ride. Of course, if you're en route to pick up a passenger and you get in an accident, you got to cancel that ride. Now, a lot of times the customer will cancel sometimes, but when the customer cancels, you still get paid a portion for one, you had accepted the ride and you were en route. And then when you cancel, you don't get paid for it. So I have my app on waiting for a ping so that I can show you guys step by step how to cancel a ride. Because sometimes you have to be able to use that. Really, in the real life of an Uber and Lyft driver. And if you don't cancel and you go pick that person up, let's say you finally get to them, one, they're going to talk bad about the company. Two, they're going to report you, and situations happened that was not under your control, but yet you're going to be the one that's going to get the blunt of it. Yeah, they might say, Uber this, Uber that, but they basically going to say Uber driver, or they may even just say drivers, make it more dramatic, and just put a bad name out there. Same for Lyft drivers. So you're not only protecting yourself, but you're protecting the brand as well. So I've been waiting for a ping for maybe like almost 5 minutes now. It is about 1:36 in the PM, and I'm just waiting. And I wanted to actually show you guys how to cancel the ride. My acceptance rate is at a 0%. So I feel like, hey, I can take one for the team, if you will, and show you guys actually how to cancel a ride. And sometimes because I haven't had to cancel a ride in a while. But when I would use that feature, it will say, to give you a little selective, some statements, and then you pick whichever one, what's your reasoning. And then some is like, don't charge the customer, and that's okay with a lot of customers, because they're like, wait a minute, they cancel my ride, are they still gonna charge me, and so on and so forth. Now, this is a meal. Let me turn this around here. All right, this is for a meal. I'm gonna accept it. All right, it's gonna give me all my information. Northeast. Okay, so then I'm gonna go right up here. First of all, I'm surprised it's a food thing, because I only had it set for Uber X, but anyway. So I'm gonna go up here. It's at McDonald's too. Oh, you're kidding me? Okay. Okay, cool, Vanessa. Okay. So let's move that out the way. So hit this. All right, da-da-da-da-da. And I hit those three buttons, the three lines that was up here, okay? Here we go. Contact, cancel. Cancel. Here are the statements I was telling you about. why. Okay, too far away, excessive wait time, order was canceled, order pickup up by someone else, I don't want to deliver, oversized item, or others. So for me, I'm just gonna say, let me see what others say. And then you can put a comment. I'm just gonna say save. I'm just doing a trial and error. Okay, you gotta put something in. So let's just go back then. And then I could say too far. Let's say too far. All right, too far. All right, and then go down here. Cancel the trip. My nails look so bad. Oh, cancel the trip. All right, trip canceled. Okay, you guys see that? Now here's the Uber X. See that? So I could say no thanks. Let's say I'm in traffic. I'll say no thanks. So there we go. Then if I'm in traffic, I turn my app off because I don't want any more calls to come through. Okay? So that's very important to know how to, how to cancel a ride. And that was Uber X. You can just say no thanks. Because, okay, this is what I'm saying. If you're in traffic and you get a ping, and let's say you forgot you had the app on, or you're just not familiar how that works in terms of having the app on and you're in traffic and you're trying to maneuver in the traffic, but yet there is more difficulties that you have encountered. So then you get a request. Simply click no thanks. Okay? It's going to say decline the ride. Fine, whatever. Decline that ride, okay? And then turn your app off. Just turn it off. Wait until you have cleared the particular areas. Is that a B? I don't play. Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, like I went away for the weekend, and there were bees all around, like quite a few bees, and I wasn't afraid. You know, they just look so cute and red, not red, yellow and black, and one had like yellow legs, and they was cleaning their black antennas. It just looked so cute, and I was able to see the details, but that one that was just flying right there, I don't know, maybe because it's underneath it and it seems kind of, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna keep my window down. I'm not gonna let it sting me. So, okay, thank you. Okay, back to that. Okay, if you're in traffic and you get a ping, decline it. Say no thank you, okay? Turn the app off. Clear that particular area, all right? Then turn your app back on and do what you gotta do. All right, but what if I turn it back on, and then I become in traffic? Okay, and you know you can't maneuver? Cancel the ride. Cancel the ride. Because one, Uber don't know what's going on, what you see. They have no idea. The passenger doesn't know what you're going through. Only you. And then you have to make that call to cancel or not cancel. If you can maneuver, of course, do that. Or for some drivers, they will call the passenger and say, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so, I am in traffic. So it may take me a little longer to get to you. Would you like to cancel the ride? And then you leave it up to them. You put the ball in their court. And or you can text it so you can have somewhat of a paper trail, if you will, and to protect yourself and get a screenshot if anything occur. And this particular passenger, after you pick them up, and that particular passenger says, this driver, Michelle, was whatever, and then you have proof to send to Uber, you can do the same thing for Lyft and let them know, I called the passenger en route, informed the passenger that I was in traffic, bumper to bumper traffic, and he or she, Mr. She, Miss She, Mr. He said, sure, no problem, I'll wait for you. Okay? So you want to protect yourself. All right, so then the other thing is you're in traffic. You have accepted the ride. You're in the traffic already. en route, you going, you doing your thing, and then everything stopped. Like I said before, you have an option to call them or just cancel the ride. You saw the particular statements that they offer you, and then they have others. Others, you can put in whatever that other is. So you just type it in. There's an accident ahead, roadblock, whatever. And so then you cancel that ride. Turn your app off. Whenever you decline a ride, and when you receive one and they say no, and you say no thanks, turn your app off and then turn it back on. Like, turn it off for a couple minutes and then turn it back on. And the same thing if you cancel a ride, turn it off, okay? Because sometimes you may have to go to get some gas, or you had to go to the bathroom, and sometimes this is things that are sudden that you notice, oh my goodness, I need some air in my tire. Turn it off. Turn it off. There's nowhere written that you have to take every single ride. That's just totally foolish, okay? So don't feel intimidated if you have to cancel a ride. Cancel that ride. Let it go. Let it go, okay? It's going to save you, your ratings, the negative vibe that will be in your car, because some people are not happy if you pick them up and it's late, and well, Uber, I'm gonna email Uber and they're gonna have to give me a discount. I'm gonna email Lyft and they're gonna have to give me a discount. Okay, that's fine, but just know this was out of my control. I don't control the traffic. I don't control who gets in an accident, who don't. I don't control when there's road work ahead. I don't control when someone is pulled over and they're getting a ticket. I don't control if one of those 18-wheelers jackknife. I can't control these particular things, Mr. and Mrs. This is out of my hand. So don't take it personal. They may say whatever to you. If they call you like, where you at? It's been such a time. Sir, at this moment, there is an accident ahead of me. You have the option to cancel, or I will continue en route to you. It's up to you. Keep in mind, this is what I'm saying on the side. Keep in mind, when the passengers cancel, you still get paid a portion. If you cancel, you don't get paid anything, okay? Hopefully, guys, that was helpful. And if you have any questions, put them down below in the comment, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. No, I don't know everything, but what I do know about the business, I'm willing to share. Because like I said in other videos, I didn't have anyone that I could actually connect to get a lot of information answered. I had to do a trial and error on my own for a lot of the things that I had to go through doing this type of gig. So yeah, guys, continue to not let your last ride be a bad one. And when you hear the ping, it still means chaching. And as you can see, I was getting Uber Eats too. Don't let your last food delivery be a bad one. Have a great day, guys. And I might come on live later on today. This is Monday, October the 23rd. Yeah, I stayed in a little bit because, the trip was really nice. But I, had to get a little bit rest there. All right, guys, you take care, all right? All right, now.